everyone, we're here at the My Tiny Laguna Kitchen and here in Laguna Beach, and we're at the studio. We are going to be doing something really fun today, and we have some really beautiful ladies who are here to collaborate and share their expertise and go through how to kind of upcycle and do it yourself, how to dye a vintage sweater. So today we're going to use Marigold, and we're just so excited. But first I'll let you meet and yeah, just have a little introduction. So
I'm Allie.
I'm Sarah.
And we own a brand called Rooted Botanics where we plant dye vintage clothing, teach workshops, educate people, the whole thing.
Yeah, and we're just really excited to be here in Laguna today.
Yes. Yeah, so it's a beautiful day. It's nice and sunny, and it's a nice day to kind of do some crafts. So thank you for joining. Feel free to comment below if you have any questions, and we also have a blog post for you to reference of more about what we're doing with measurements and all of that. And otherwise, it's just going to be a very casual, candid footage that we'll be doing, and we hope that this is inspirational. I found them through their shop, and once I saw they made a vintage sweater and they dyed it, and it was just the most beautiful thing. So honored and happy that they're here, and we hope you enjoy it.
So the first couple steps is to scour and mordant your fabric. This will help to clean any accumulated dirt or coating that the fabric has gathered or that it came with. For this specific sweater, since it is animal protein, we used alum. In the blog post, we provide full instructions for animal protein and non-animal protein fibers of how to start and complete this step.
Right now we have some marigold extracting, and we already mordanted the first sweater, so we're just going to strain that right now.
Yeah.
Once the sweater was done scouring and mordanting, you want to make sure to strain your sweater and all the excess water out so that you can go on to our next step, which is the natural dye process, and where things get really colorful and vibrant with the marigolds. Today we are actually dyeing two sweaters. So for the first one, we're using a marigold that is native to Southern California. The second is we're going to be using the traditional marigold flower. Both of these will be dry, but you could also use fresh or a powdered form if that's what you have on hand. Next, we add our marigolds to the water bath. We're going to let them boil and then bring them back down to a simmer for 1 to 2 hours. This is going to extract all the beautiful, vibrant marigold color that we're going to infuse into our vintage sweater.
Okay, so the sweater is all drained and it's ready to go in our marigold bath. So all this is hot water and dried marigolds. You can use dried or fresh too.
Alright, so now we're going to put our freshly mordanted sweater directly into the marigold bath. We always use gloves just because while this is natural dyes, it doesn't mean that everything you want absorbing directly through your skin. So during the mordant process, definitely stick to gloves.
I have one question. When you do mordant and strain, do you recommend rinsing the sweater? No, okay.
Yeah, if you have it ready to go, just
It should go
straight into
Okay.
the pot.
Put her in.
Ready?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
That's like the exact color I was hoping for.
What a beauty.
Wow.
Yeah, and this sweater might be a bit big for this pot, so we just want to make sure that we,
Got all the nooks and crannies.
I mean, this is gorgeous.
Wow, this is gonna be so beautiful.
Magic maker is here.
All right, and you just want it fully submerged.
And we let it sit.
Yeah,
So
we'll just bring
gorgeous.
it down a little bit to a simmer, a little lower even.
Yeah, the higher the heat, the worse for the fabric because you don't want to damage it.
So gorgeous. So cute. Okay.
Okay, so we're doing another extraction. This is actually homegrown bush marigold from our garden that we've dried. And we're gonna use the dried flowers and the stems. And it smells amazing.
And what color are we trying to get with this?
Try and achieve a green with this. After we extract the color and dye the sweater, we're gonna dip it in a bath of iron to get sage.
Yay.
So in the first bath we used just the marigold heads, and in this one it's a different variety of marigold, but we're also going to be using the stems and the leaves, so it'll be exciting to see the different color shifts before we add the iron.
So pretty.
It actually will genuinely be exciting for us.
I know, this
we
is like
haven't
such a learning,
used
like,
this
fun
much
thing.
stem before.
So now we're gonna do the sweater that has more of the buttons in it, and it's gonna be more of like a green iron. And so we'll walk you through the steps.
Here we go.
So exciting.
So excited.
Oh my gosh, I can already see it.
How's it look?
So pretty. It's your magic. Magic wand.
Wow.
Pretty. So all the marigolds.
Wearing it, she's dyeing it.
Smells so good.
Should we add more water?
I think so.
Look like you're having fun.
Stroke. Just adding a little bit more water there to make sure the sweater is fully submerged.
Next, we are adding iron powder to a hot water bath, stirring it around a bit and letting it set. The goal for using iron powder is to transform the marigold color into a sage green. The alley gently and carefully transferring the marigold sweater into the iron bath. When using iron, in this instance, it's going to be a very slow and gradual process of shifting the color from marigold to sage. What's really required is a lot of patience. So this has been about 30 minutes and we're still just seeing where things are, gently stirring, and we ended up adding in a little bit more iron, and we ended the footage here because it ended up taking longer than what we expected. But I will show you the final reveal in just a few moments. Before I show you the green, this is the first marigold sweater, and I cannot be more proud of how this turned out. I can't even explain how beautiful this color is in real life, and this was all worth the labor of love. Now for the sage reveal. Although it didn't turn out to be a really deep sage, I am still really proud and happy with how this one turned out. I love the hue. I love that it's a darker, deeper color of the marigold, and I really can't wait to keep experimenting and really honing in the sage green.
Thank you again for joining us. We hope that you feel so inspired to go and create some of your own pieces. Thank you for following along today.